begin.
All right, so we'll go ahead and get started tonight. Like we were saying before the meeting, welcome to Meet the Greeks. This is a informational session for everyone to learn about Methodist University Fraternity and Sorority Life. Tonight we're going to be learning about all 10 of our organizations on campus, what they stand for, their philanthropies, different fun facts about them, and I'm so glad that you all are here. Like Dora said, my name is Virginia Felton and I'm our Greek Council president, so I sort of kind of oversee all of our 10 organizations and help plan events like this. So tonight we're going to be learning about all 10 of our organizations. We'll be going in alphabetical order. So we're going to go ahead and get started off. And our first organization is Alpha Delta Phi.
All right, so hello everyone, my name is Cameron and I am the chapter president of Alpha Delta Phi. So we're just going to talk about a little bit about our organization. So we were founded on May 15th in 1851, and a little fun fact is we're the first sorority ever. We were founded on campus on October 25th, 2008, and we got our house in 2010. So our colors are azure, blue, and white. Our philanthropies are the Ronald McDonald House and the Alpha Delta Pi Foundation. Our open motto is that we live for each other, and there's just our hashtag or like our tag for our Instagram if anyone wants to give us a follow. And that's just our flyer for our recruitment, and it starts next week, February 15th through the 20th, the 20th being our bid day.
So our next organization is the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority, the Tau Psi chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. So we'll go ahead and get started. So some information about them. I don't think any of them are on here tonight, but they were founded on January 15th in 1908 and at Howard University by Ethel Hedgeman Lyle. They are the first and the finest historically Black Divine Nine female organization. And Tau Psi was chartered on our campus in 2014 on April 20th. Their purpose is to cultivate and encourage high scholastic and ethical standards, to promote unity and friendship amongst college women, to study and help elevate problems concerning girls and women in order to improve their social stature, and to maintain a progressive interest in college life, and to be of service to all mankind. Some of their serving their community is packing food at the Simon Temple Church and giving out to people in need, and then serving the student body with fun programs that they do. These are their members currently, as you can see here. And next up, we have the men of Alpha Phi Alpha.
Okay, hello. Am I supposed to see like the PowerPoint, or I'm supposed to pull it up myself? I got it myself. It don't matter.
Efren, can you not see our screen?
I see you.
Oh, you can't see the screen share?
Oh wait, now I see you. Okay, bet. Okay, let's go. Okay, hello everybody. Hello everybody. I'm Efren Moore Jr. We are Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. This is a brief history of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Founded on Tuesday, December 4th, 1906. The oldest intercollegiate Greek letter fraternity in the United States, established for men of African descent. Founded at Cornell University in Ithaca, New York by 7 college men. Next slide. Programs, these are our 4 national programs, which is Project Alpha, Voteless People is a Hopeless People, Go to High School, Go to College, and Brothers Keeper. Next slide. Our aims: manly deeds, scholarship, and love for all mankind. Motto: first of all, servants of all, we shall transcend all. And mission statement: Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated develops leaders, promotes brotherhood and academic excellence while providing service and advocacy for our communities. And here's both me and Brother Younger, who is the president, treasurer, and senator for Student Government Association, and I'm the vice president as well as the secretary for the chapter. And here's our contact information if you would like to contact us. Thank you, guys and girls.
Next up, we have the Alpha Sigma Alpha Theta Chi chapter.
Hey y'all, my name is Jessica Womble and I'm currently the president of the Theta Chi chapter of Alpha Sigma Alpha here at Methodist University. So yeah, that's just a picture of us. We were founded November 15th, 1901 at Longwood University in Farmville, Virginia. We are founded on our campus March 24th, 2014. As far as our philanthropies, we have 3. Special Olympics, which we actually did a fundraiser for today. We did crush grams in the quad, and I really appreciate everyone who came out and bought some. Next, we have Girls on the Run International and then the ASA Foundation. Our core values, we have 8 of them, and our acronym we use is BIGLR. So that would be balance, integrity, growth, generosity, learning, enjoyment, responsibility, and relationships. Our open motto is aspire, seek, attain, and our purpose is to develop women of poise and purpose. And then lastly, our colors are pearl white, crimson red, palm green, and gold. That is our recruitment flyer. We'll be having events the 22nd through the 25th, with our bid day being on the 28th. And if you have any questions, just message at @ASA_MU.
All right, next up, we have Beta Sigma Phi International Sorority.
Hey guys, so my name is Michaela Kroll. I'm the president of the Kappa Rho chapter of Beta Sigma Phi International Sorority. Fair warning, I'm a bit of a talker, so I may take a little bit longer than the other people that have gone before us. So our motto is life, learning, and friendship. And so just a little bit about who we are. We were founded on April 30th, 1931. We were chartered at Methodist University on April 11th, 2009. So it's our 12th year, I think. Yeah, if I'm doing the math right. We are an international organization which answers only to itself and is based on the motto life, learning, and friendship. So the organization as a whole is not collegiate. So most of our chapters are not connected to a college, which means that membership, you can complete rituals and do things within a chapter for the rest of your life. I'm pretty sure our oldest member is like 103, and she's been a member since she was 18. So it really does go way beyond your, 4, 5, maybe 6 years at Methodist. We have a couple different philanthropies internationally, but the main one that we focus on in our chapter is Relay for Life. And we really try and give back to our local community, whether that's through service projects or, anything that we can do to help other people, we really love to do. And our main goal is to give the best that is in us to our sorority and community. We say that all the time. Next slide. All right, so just how to get more information on us, give us a follow at betasig_MU on Instagram. We post all the time. I'm on it all the time. You can reach out to me. There's my phone number. Text me, fair warning, phone calls, not a huge fan, not gonna lie. Or you can reach out to me via Instagram. There's mine, Michaela_K999. Reach out to any sister. If you see us walking and you notice us in our varsity jackets that we have now, our hoodies, letters, anything, talk to us. We all love talking about our sorority, about our sisterhood. And then if you're interested in more information on the international level, you can go to betasigmaphiinternational.org. All right, next slide. All right, I don't have all the information about recruitment because I didn't make the poster in time for sending this to Virginia. But our theme is Fall in Love with Beta. It's our recruitment for spring, and it's going to be happening next week. You don't have to register anywhere, but if you have any questions, information, you want to know the times of the events, hit up our Instagram, text me. But yeah, most of them are going to be from 4 to 6, and most of them are just about really getting to know each other, having fun. There's an information night on Wednesday, and then bid dinner is on Friday. But that's all about Beta. If you guys are interested for more information, please, please, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you.
So next up, we have the men of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated.
Okay, so hello, my name is Brian. I'm the pole mark, which is just another name for president of the Rosetta chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi here at Methodist. And just some quick info. We were founded on January 5th in 1911 on the campus of Indiana University. And that was actually a PWI. And so what PWI stands for is predominantly white institution. And the reason why it was founded on that campus in particular was because they were surrounded by a lot of white people. And during that time period, it was just kind of hard for Blacks to get going. So they just wanted just a close-knit group to pretty much call home. And that's pretty much what we embody here on Methodist, because it's pretty much the same way now, just find a group of guys that are pretty much like-minded. So our founders based the fraternity upon our five objectives, which emphasize achievement. And so our overall motto is achievement in every field of human endeavor. So whatever we do, whether that be school, sports, or really whatever, we just want to be the best at what we do and keep on improving throughout our lifetime, right? And so, but the actual Rosetta chapter here at Methodist, it was chartered on June 5th in 2013 by 7 men. So we actually know all of them, right? Because it was only in 2013. So it's the benefit of that. It wasn't that long ago. The guys are still pretty much local. So we have a good connection with our older brothers. So that just kind of makes the bond deeper. They have connections in the real world, and they help us out as much as they can as alumni brothers. And our advisor on campus is Dr. Terry C. House. And we have 4 brothers currently on campus. So me, Robert Dudley, Daniel D'Antonio, and Muhammad Dulay. So, and our Instagram is at the bottom of the slide. So if you guys want to contact us, feel free to do so. But that's all I have.
Next up, we have the men of Kappa Sigma fraternity.
How's it going? I'm the president of Kappa Sigma. My name is Tyler Morris. So we were founded in 1869 at the University of Virginia. And as of currently, we have 300 chapters and colonies throughout the United States and Canada. We have been ranked one of the largest fraternities in the country. Our colors are scarlet red, emerald green, and white. Some of our alumni throughout Kappa Sigma include Hall of Famer Steve Sable and Jimmy Buffett. Our philanthropy that we chose is like a Kappa Sigma national-wide one. And currently we have donated over 1.6 million since 2007 when we originally started. Most of the brothers live in like our village house next to North Hall. Our chapter was founded in 2008 in Cumberland. As of right now, we have 14 brothers and we're looking to expand. We like hosting social events and collaborating with other Greek organizations. Thank you.
Next up, we have Lambda Chi Alpha.
Hello, everybody. My name is DJ Dakotas, and I am the president for the Lambda Chi Alpha Sigma Theta Zeta chapter here on campus. So total, our members, we have 3 brothers and 2 associate members, and we are looking to expand that and grow that. Last week, Rush Week, where we had some pretty good success doing different Zoom events and things of that nature on Zoom. We were founded November 2nd, 1909 by a gentleman named Warren Allen Cole. And our core values and what we were founded on and belief are loyalty, duty, respect, service and stewardship, honor, integrity, and personal courage. And you'll see on the bottom left of the screen that we have 2 flyers, our service day flyer, and we have 2 service days in particular. We're having one this Saturday at 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. and that includes travel time, and we have carpool provided. So if you all want to be able to serve and do some yard work and get to know us better, that service day is a great way to be able to do that. Service, or not service, but a coffee and chat where we want to sit down and be able to get to know you guys. With COVID-19, it's doing these small groups are the best way for us to be safe. So throughout the semester, we have 3 coffee days at the Awakening, or the Root Awakening in downtown Fayetteville, with carpool provided as well for those. And if you want to join us on those, the contact information is at the bottom of the flyers. This week, that service day flyer was sent out via email, mass email from the university. And David Good and I are the contact people so you guys can be able to do that service day. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be able to tell about our fraternity and who we are.
Next up, we have the men of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
Good evening. My name is Shaquez Harrell. I'm the Vice Bossless or Vice President of the Alpha Epsilon Alpha Chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated here on campus. So Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated was founded on November 17th, 1911 on the campus of Howard University. We're the first D9 fraternity to be founded on an HBCU. We have 4 cardinal principles: manhood, scholarship, perseverance, and uplift, in which all members are expected to live their life by. Our motto is friendship is essential to the soul, and we have a couple of famous members. I guess the quick, easiest ones are 4 founders, but one that's relevant right now is Carter G. Woodson. He was the one that helped create Black History Month. So we are Alpha Epsilon Alpha Chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated here on campus. We were founded January 20th, 2018. There was 8 members on the charter line. My line is the second line, consists of Tracy Fuselier, Brandon Bagley to my left, Patrick Brandon, and well, then there's me. And then the third line, you have the first solo of AA here. His name is Taekwondo Edie. So AA is most known on campus for our community service project, which is basically the roadside cleanup. We will be having one this semester, so please look out for the flyer. Goals for AA is we are trying to make a long-lasting impression throughout the community as well. A long-lasting impression on the community as well as the school. And if there aren't any questions, or if there are any questions, our Instagram page is AA Bros. So, yep.
Next up, we have the men of Pi Kappa Alpha.
Thank you. I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. We're the Mu Eta chapter of Pi Kappa Alpha. I'm the president, Robert Rue. And you unfortunately missed our rush event last week, but we do have 24/7 365 recruiting. But Pi Kappa Alpha was founded March 1st in 1868. Our chapter was founded in 2013. It's been strong ever since. We are at 25 active members right now. And we offer the most valuable experience on campus by our True Pike experience. And what that is it's the motto that we follow when we bring in new members. And it's to myself, to my brothers, to my fraternity, and to my community. And what it is it's fostering all 4 of those aspects to turn you from a new member to a brother leader, to a fraternity leader, and finally into a community leader, so that you can take part in our extensive alumni network after you graduate college and setting yourself up for the best possible opportunities down the right line. As our chapter, we have a mix of social events and philanthropy events, as well as service events. As you can see, we adopted Stacy Weaver Drive, which is right by campus, and we do bi-monthly cleanups of the road to keep it look nice. We also have, various events where we table out in the quad and everything. And then as you can see in the top right, that's actually it's supposed to be a video of when we rented a house down in Charleston for a chapter retreat. And so we do fun stuff like that as well as a chapter. That's pretty much the spiel. Pi Kappa Alpha. If you have any questions or anything, contact our Rush Chairman, Elliot Mann, or you can hit our Instagram, Methodist_Pike, for any questions. Thank you.
So thank you all for presenting tonight. So this is just a huge list of all the organizations that are on our campus. So obviously on the right side, those are all the Instagram handles for each of our organizations. And then on our left side, we've got the mu.Greek Life, where this video will be posted and shared. This is where all of the flyers for all the events are posted. So if you have any questions, feel free to DM us. Methodist TPC oversees our 2 of our sororities on our campus. So that would be Alpha Delta Pi and Alpha Sigma Alpha. And then Methodist University MPHC with 2 underscores is all where you can find all the information about our Divine Nine organizations here on campus. So there's all that. And if you have any other questions, we have Dr. Doris Munoz in the Student Involvement Center, so you can go by and see her. She is absolutely fantastic and can answer all of your questions. You can also shoot her an email, and her email is listed there, so you get all your questions answered, and she can direct you to the correct people to find out information about each of our 10 organizations. But other than that, that's all I have for you tonight. I'll hand it back over to Dr. Doris Munoz, and then we can wrap it up for this evening. But thank you guys.
Hi again, everyone. Good evening. I'm not going to end it that quickly because I'm going to challenge the students. They don't know this is coming. So let me figure out here. 1 minute. Virginia, can you stop sharing?
Yes, once I figure out how to do that.
Got it. I got you. I stopped you from sharing. Okay, so what I'd like for you to do, you guys did a great job with your presentations, but what I want you to do is go around and talk about what you do on campus. What do you do for the Methodist community? What kind of programs do you do? What kind of signature events? You know, pre-COVID, you all were doing a lot of different programs, lots of like your traditions, traditional based programs. So if you could talk about some of that and kind of paint a picture for the potential new members that are interested in joining Greek organizations, paint that picture for them. What does Greek life look like outside of this COVID time? Why don't we start with our sororities? Why don't you ladies go first? Just popcorn, anybody who'd like to go.
I'll start. Okay, I'm Jessica Womble from ASA again. One of our events that we do that like definitely is known around campus would have to be Bailout, where we would like put all of I see everyone shaking their heads. We put all of the chapter presidents into like a jail cell in the middle of Burns, and every organization has to bail out their president. So you have to raise at least $300 in order for your president to get out. And half of that money will go to y'all's philanthropy and the other half would go to ours. And we always do really good, and it gets the whole like Greek community engaged in like donating to the philanthropies and everything. So that's definitely something that ASA is definitely known for.
I'll go ahead and go next. So just a reminder, I'm from Beta Sigma Phi.
Michaela, I think we've lost your sound.
Any better?
Much better.
Okay. Sometimes my thing does that. Gotta love school Wi-Fi. So our event that we're probably most known for is called Sticky Fly. It is normally a 3-day event where we take professors, other members of Greek life, normally the presidents if we can get them, and we put them on the pole in front of Starbucks, and we sell strips of duct tape and rolls of duct tape, and you pay to put it around the person to try and attach them to the pole, and in an hour we pull the chair from under them and see if they stick, and then the money goes to Relay for Life.
So ADPi normally does a couple things around campus. In the fall, we normally do Mr. Cutie Pie, and that's like a male beauty pageant, so people can donate money and do like the People's Choice Award, and all the money that's raised goes to RMH. And then we have 2 philanthropy events that we do in the spring. We do we do Pie Pie, so that's where you can pay to buy some pies, and you get to pie some of our members that volunteer. And then we also do Pop Tab Wars. That's when we table around the quad, and we get the organizations around campus to donate their Pop Tabs, and then we send them to RMH.
Okay, how about some of our fraternities? Why don't you guys share a little bit about what things that you do across campus?
Sure, I'll start. So We have, like I said, mentioned before, we have our roadside cleanups that we do. And then our main philanthropy is Cycle for Life. That'll be coming up later this semester. Pretty much how that is we raise money and you get to stick it to a certain cyclist and they have to bike X amount of miles per dollars raised. So it's fun. You're going to see people up in, the bikes in Burns, just biking away. We also have our infamous authentic low country boil that we do each semester, and it's really fun. Authentic food, good. And then we also, have inside of our fraternity, we have our own contests and social events and everything like that. So we really try and have a good time at Methodist here, but we also serve our community. That's one of the pillars of being a good pike. So we try to uphold those. Thank you.
I'll go next. Again, my name is DJ Dakotas, and I am the president of Lambda Chi Alpha here on campus. And one of the events that we are known for on campus is an event we do in the fall called Pumpkin Smash. And basically what we do is we go to the outdoor basketball courts and we place a tarp down and we get pumpkins and smash them, hence the name Pumpkin Smash. And we also have egg throwing and other things creative that we do with the pumpkins. And all the money that we fundraise goes to our philanthropy, Feeding America. Also in the past, we have done a car show on campus where we've gotten people to come to campus with their cars, and we have a contest to see who has the best car, and we have lots of different awards, and we've worked with Freddy's before in the past, and all those proceeds from the people selling the Freddy's and getting the tickets for the cars all go to Feeding America as well.
Okay.
So you want it or what's up?
Well, you got it.
Nah, you got it, bro. Come on.
Okay. I'll tell you.
Y'all technically were first.
It's true. But anyway, the things that we used to do pre-COVID on campus, one of the main things was every Wednesday we would do calf cleanup. So I'm sure you guys saw us in there. We would hand out foods, wipe off tables, and all that good stuff. Really just get to interact with the student body. Now we can't really do that too much anymore, but something that we're doing to combat that is every Friday we'll do a campus cleanup. So we'll meet in Burns, or not in Burns, we'll meet in the quad with trash bags, and then we'll just pick an area of campus that we want to clean up that week, and then we'll clean it up. And it's open to everybody. So if you see us in Burns, you don't have anything going on, and you want to come pick up some trash, you're welcome to. And then I'd say the next thing that we are most known for is this table. So that would be every month a community service event. On Saturday, we'd go downtown to a place called Martha's Table, right? And we'd give out food to the less fortunate. And that was actually pretty fun experience. Now they're not doing it anymore because of COVID, but to see those people, how grateful they were to get just a meal, it kind of puts in perspective how lucky we are sometimes and things that we take for granted. So that's just something that we used to do every month. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
I guess I'm going next. But so like I was saying earlier in the presentation, one of the things that we're really known for is AEA roadside cleanup. Other things in which big events that we've had up here, we've had different violence prevention programs. One of the ones that we had last semester, which actually had a really great turnout, was the date rape program that we had. On top of that, everybody, we're in college, we party every now and again and stuff like that. So just something to keep your eyes on. So we did that. We've also in the past done different, especially with COVID happening, different sanitation programs in which we would hand out masks, little hand sanitizer, cute little hand sanitizer things that you can take and go. It fits in your hand, fits in your pocket and stuff like that. And we actually have a couple more programs that we're really excited for this semester. So make sure y'all stay tuned and have a good semester.
Okay, I'll go next. Hello? Okay, I'll go next. Moore Jr., Vice President, Alpha Phi Fraternity Incorporated. And pre-COVID, we were known for Ice Cold Tuesdays, which we handed out ice cream in the quad. And also on those, it would be ice cold cuts where we would partner with a local barber, and everybody who come in from the university or anywhere else that day and get a cut, we would get half of that percentage of that cut, and we would, use it to go do various things with the chapter. But we got some exciting programs coming up. Thank you guys.
So some of the stuff Kappa Sigma's done around campus, we used to do like a lot of cookouts in the quad, and we would try to raise money for military heroes. So that was always pretty fun because you would always just see a bunch of people walking through and be like, hey, you want a burger, a hot dog, or chips, something like that. We used to do a decent amount of trail cleanups. So down behind like the baseball field, there's that trail. You'd go down there and kind of like clear out the trash and clear out like the pine straw so you could easily like see the path, which way you could go. And yeah, I mean, there's more to come, but we just got to figure out what else to do now with COVID.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Could you guys briefly touch on the financial aspect of this? What does it, I know it's different for each organization, but if you could just kind of give, break it down, how does the finances work for your organizations?
I guess I'm gonna knock this out first. So for our frat has this thing called financial and non-financial. When you apply to become a member, you have to pay this one-time amount, which will have you financial, meaning that you can vote at chapter meetings, you can go to IHQ or international headquarters, and you can be a part of the Zoom, now obviously Zoom meetings, phone calls. We have this international undergraduate summit that the frat pays for us to go. The last one was in Arkansas. Me and Bagley went. It was actually kind of fun. But it gives you that one-time payment, gives you your frat books, it gives 2 history books, it gives you your frat pen, and on top of that, it makes you financial for 3 years. So it's not just, okay, you pay this one big amount and it's only that for that one, like, call it school semester. So if I was a senior and I wanted to cross Q here, then you pay that one time, and even after you graduate, it's 3 years after that, after you pay that money. Like my line, we crossed spring 19, 20, 21. So October something-ish, I think October something. Mm-hmm. October something will be considered non-financial, and we'd have to find a way to be considered financial again, but that's how we do it over here.
Okay, so for us, I think it's pretty similar to the Qs. So how it works is once you join, you pay an initial amount, and depending on what your classification is, so either a freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior, that's the amount of money you will pay in order. Okay, so say you're a freshman, right? You pay for freshman, then you won't have to pay again to be financial or an active member in the fraternity as a whole until you're out of college. So if you're a freshman, you pay that amount and you're good for the rest of college. Sophomore, same thing. So that's how that piece works. But as far as our chapter, we pay dues monthly. So that just kind of lets us do afford expenses. So like if say we want to get a chapter lunch one day, we'll use that due that we pay every month to do that. And we also get help from our alumni brothers. Like I said, we're pretty close with them anyway, because they're not that far removed from school. So they pitch into the chapter when they can. So yeah, that's pretty much just that initial payment when you join the fraternity, and then just every month we give to the chapter in order to do things that we want to do as a chapter.
Okay, I'll take it from here. Pretty much similar to the Qs and Kappas, we have a payment system like that. Also with freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors, you pay that one-time payment and you're financially good. As well as, in chapter, we do have chapter dues. And you can become a lifetime member after you graduate. And that's once you pay that is a larger sum, and you're good, for the rest of your time.
Cool. Ours is a slightly different. So for the first semester that you would like to join, it's $500 to help cover for initiation fees, and then help fund the pledge process or the P&M process for everybody. And then after you're in, the dues go down to $350 a semester, and then it's like that for the rest of the time that you're in undergrad. And then once you graduate, you don't have to pay any money, but if you want to become a part of the alumni network, it's a much smaller, I want to say like $50 fee to be a part of the alumni network. And then you're good to go from there.
85 process is pretty similar to that. So when you first join, it's an installment fee of like around $600, and that's to pay for your PIN and the initiation fee. And then after that, it goes down to about like $300 per semester.
ASA also functions like that. So our first semester that you join would be $470, and then it would go down to $360. Included in that would be like t-shirts, all of the events, national leadership conferences, all of like, basically it covers everything. Like we don't buy in or nothing like that. It covers everything.
Alrighty, I'll go next. So at the Sigma Theta Zeta chapter here, we have our dues. It's the same amount each semester, regardless of class. And with how our dues work, we have within our dues, we have an associate member fee that you have to pay for, and that's to get your AMs. You get a shirt and get your AM pin as well. We also have harm reduction fees that are incorporated into our dues, and that helps kind of to pay for the insurance if there's ever an incident on campus with hazing, drug and alcohol, and other things like that. So we have an insurance policy within our dues. Also within our dues is an initiation fee. That is a certain amount that we pay for. And also with technology and online, we have a fee for that as well, to be able to use the software like Zoom and our chapter website, which is lambdachilpha.org, and our Vault and other software like that. So ceremony fees, harm reduction fee, and website fees are our big contributors to make our dues and make this chapter worth it. And also going to conferences and things like that, the dues also pay for.
I think I'm the last one, again from Beta. So ours are a little bit different. So since we are an international organization, we do have international dues. So your first year, those are $72. It can change. But in the 4 years I've been a member, I think it's gone up like $3 or something, like not very much. So your first year, your international dues are $72, and then every year after that, it's $48. So that first year it covers materials, 3 pins, t-shirt, things like that. And then for our chapter dues, every semester it's $50. But you don't pay chapter dues your first semester. So realistically, you're not spending a whole lot your first year because it's only $72 for international, and then chapter dues are $50. You do still get the t-shirts and the hoodies and things like that. That just kind of comes from budgeting very, very wisely. What else? I think that's it. Oh, and conferences and things like that. We have an annual conference every year. We do ask our members to pay out of pocket for that, but last year it was $75 for the local one, and that it was 3 days with lunch and dinner provided every day. So not that much at all.
So our initiation and pledging process is about 200 altogether. And then after that, once you're initiated, it goes to about $68 a month. And then that kind of like stays steady until you graduate. And we use that money towards like trips like going to the beach or going to the mountains. Or if we wanted to do something here, we spend the money on it here. We just like to do a lot of fun stuff. So, I mean, that's what pretty much the money goes towards.
Okay, thank you, everybody. All right, my last question for our organizations tonight. Why should students go Greek?
Can you say the question one more time, please?
Sure, Quez. My question is, why should students go Greek?
All right, I'll go first. I get this question a lot. I feel like all of us that have been in for a while get this question a lot, especially since most of us are student leaders across the board. So personally, I'm an RA, so in Garber Hall, so I get asked a lot by freshmen about why should I join? Like, it's just paying for friends. I'll be honest, I thought that as well when I first came to college. I did not like the Greek system at all. And then I met some of the members and I actually realized it's not paying for friends. It's not paying someone to hang out with you. It goes so much deeper. You're paying to be a part of something bigger than yourself. You're joining this group that gives back to the community that you are a part of while also supporting you. My sisters and I have been through a lot in the past 4 years, but every single time something has happened, good, bad, mediocre, I know I can text my sisters and say, hey guys, I need a sister. And inevitably, at least 3 of them will come back and say, what do you need? I'm here for you. Or they'll just knock on my door. So you're joining for support. You're joining to be a part of something bigger, to serve others, to give back, as well as making those professional connections with people who are out there in the world with alumni. So that's my spiel.
I guess I'll go next. I guess I'm not going to say I speak for everyone, but one of the things in which we all know is the friends. And it's not just friends in your chapter, it's friends in the Greek life community as a whole. It's, I'd say, I've known Michaela, half the people up here that are speaking, I've known since freshman year before we even were Greek. And then now we're Greek and I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, hey, and we like go to each other's events, stuff like that. But other than like basic friendships, that basic long lasting friendships, one of the things that got me into Greek life is from the business aspect. I say there's a lot of people who do not realize that you have those Greek letters and somebody from a different organization who knows them. Hey, you know what? I know somebody's in that organization. He's a good person, or she's a good person, or I know somebody. I respect your letters. You know what? Let me give you and tell you and teach you and like mentor you and stuff like that. Like one of the internships that I'm going to be rocking with this summer, if everything goes right, I learned about it and got my foot in the door because a frat brother put me into it and introduced me to one of the guys that was working there. Was like, hey, he wants to do this, that, and the third. And I trust him. He's a good kid. Here's his GPA. Here's his stuff. You know what? Here's his phone number. Let him holler at you. And so there's a friendship aspect of it. And there's also a lot of business opportunities aspects of it from those who like want to do or just like the business guys. So, or females. So, yeah. Am I muted? No, not yet. Give me a second.
I'll go ahead and go next and talk about something that they haven't really touched on. It's definitely like leadership, being able to hold different leadership positions in like different aspects of Greek life too, not just like within your chapter, but like within CPC or within Greek Council. And then you also have opportunities to go to like national leadership conferences. Like as far as my organization, I've been to the Academy a couple of times, and also they had like a national convention over the summer. That just like helps you develop leadership skills and get to know other people. And another really cool thing I would have to say would be scholarships. I know practically like almost every organization has different scholarships that are available for their members. Like I got one through the ASA Foundation this past year, and we've had other members get them. So that's definitely something to look forward to.
Okay, I'll go next. Why go Greek? Growth. Person in your personality, mentality, you know, physically, growth as a person, gain skills, knowledge, networking skills as well. Just like Quez said, most people, you don't know it, you know, after they graduate, they might not wear the letters or not, but usually they are Greek. As well as growth as a person, you know, you learn a lot joining these fraternities and sororities that can help you out all throughout your life.
Okay, I guess I'll go next. Everybody pretty much hit the nail on the head with all their explanations, but I'll go back to the connections. And I feel like we say that word actually really is deep, right? So I actually like an hour ago, I was at Walmart and I saw Fayetteville State University, and I kid you, on the way out, and we were just chopping it up with each other on the way out, and we were talking about what we were gonna do after we graduate. And he was like, "Hey, what are you gonna do?" And I told him, question, I'm like, ready, because we know each other, but we just genuinely cared about helping each other out. Like, we know, yeah, we're in the same organization. I know it goes for all the other organizations on the call tonight. It's just we actually care. And yes, friends while we're in college, and a good support system, but that deep connection that you get if you just see the same letters that you wear, it's kind of crazy to me. And tonight actually just really opened my eyes more to that. Like, we actually genuinely care about each other's future. So that's why I say the biggest thing to Go Greek is just not only connections for now, but connections for later.
Absolutely. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. Everything everybody said here has been absolutely true. I just want to add that, you know, going Greek, everybody in this call you're going to be your student leaders around campus. They're going to be the movers and shakers. Methodist University isn't really that big. And the people here are going to be in charge of other organizations around. So what I'm trying to get at is that, you know, by going Greek, you allow yourself to make your own personal brand for yourself. And, you know, you're going to be able to put your influence not only on the campus, but, you know, inspire people all over the place. And especially once you get out of college, you're going to be able to say, hey, this is what I have done. And Greek life allows you to, with the connections, but also, you know, with the brand that you make for yourself. It's a really special opportunity.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for everything. Thank you for answering my questions too on the spot, unrehearsed as well. Virginia, I'm going to pass it back to you and let you close this out, sweetie.
Perfect. So like I said earlier, thank you guys so much for coming out. It really does mean a lot. And I think one of the biggest things that we could take away from tonight is that Greek life is more than just having letters that you wear. It's a community. It's something that brings us all together, especially during these COVID times. I know there might be potential members in here and you're like, well, it's virtual. Like, why would I join something if everything is virtual? You get so much more out of it, even though you're meeting on Zoom and we can't do every possible thing that we used to do. We're finding new ways to connect with each other, and we still hang out with each other. We still walk. Like, I could be walking to class and I could see every single person on this call, and I know I can say hey to them. I know that I can go to them. You're going to have classes with these people. They're going to be your support system. And it's more than just your organization. You're part of something bigger than yourself, because our Fraternity Sorority Life here at Methodist was founded in 2008, and we are still going strong. And so we are just a really great community, and it's just something great. I really thank everyone who came out tonight, all of our organizations that spoke. And I'm really excited to see what we can all do this semester and in the future, and we can all keep growing those brotherhoods and sisterhoods throughout the next couple of years. And that's all I have. So I'll let Doris end this call, but thank you guys so much for coming out, and I hope to see everyone soon.